So how do you go about picking which games on the circuit to back?
I mean, we really, when we look at which games we want to work with, it's really us working with the gamers and finding out from gamers and from esports which games they're interested in. The community really makes that decision. We just look to back the games people are really interested in.
How valuable are having these active pros promoting your products compared to pre-esports days of traditional marketing?
Yeah, traditional marketing just doesn't do much these days. I think especially the gamer has always been an interesting market and person to work with because it's such an interesting community and a tight community. And then also when you start looking at esports, it gives us an opportunity to engage with a whole new generation and older generation of gamers who are just interested in the fun and the competition of gaming. It's more of a natural way to engage to us, and it gives us a chance to be a part of the community instead of just trying to inject ourselves into it.
So speaking of that, what impact do you feel more mainstream sponsors entering esports will have on the traditional sponsors like Logitech?
Yeah, I think it's great. Having more traditional sponsors get into esports really can help elevate the sport as a whole. Honestly, a lot of those folks are probably just missing out because it already is such a mainstream phenomena, and especially a lot of younger gamers are so into esports and streaming and all of that it's a natural market for everybody. For us, we're a part of it in a way that some of those mainstream partners really can't be. We want to engage with the players and with the streamers and with the influencers. So to me, it's the rising tide, rises all ships. So it's great.
Speaking of streamers, what opportunities has live streaming opened up for esports?
Live streaming has been great. The whole change of gaming to where we are today, where there's constant streams of people playing, was years ago was really just kind of a dream of what things could be like. And today, live streaming is just a mainstream thing that the gamers are doing. It's part of kind of the daily menu of entertainment. Me and a lot of the guys that I work with, we all have folks that we follow and streams that we like to watch, and I think the gamers out there are probably the same way. A lot of us spend a lot more time watching people play than just playing.
And how big do you see esports 5 years from now?
Yeah, honestly, I think esports is going to be on a constant growth. It's had its ups and downs over time. But the production values, the production levels, the interest in kind of the mainstream audience and everything within esports, it's really, I think it's just on the cusp of totally exploding.
And what role do you see ESPN televising select esport events playing for sponsors like Logitech moving forward?
Seeing mainstream networks and sports networks start to really take an interest in esports is huge. It gives just another channel and another way for people to access the content. Just being limited to streams is great for kind of our internet generations, but having mainstream content will open this up to a whole other demographic and group.